Hi, Coleraine All-Stars. It's Mrs. Sherelds from room 5 in kindergarten, and I wanted to do something special, so let's get started. I have something to say. I'm going to turn the page. Let's do something. So I'm going to go to categories, activities, I want to make something. I want to make something. Cooking. That's what I want to do. I am not that good at it though, by the way. But this one's super easy. That's why we're doing it. And Harper ate it, so that means it was good. So cooking. What are we gonna cook? What are we gonna cook? Well, I'll tell you. Let's go back. I'm gonna go back to categories. I'm going to turn the page. Food and drink. What are we going to make? Muffins. We're going to make some muffins. Okay. So we're going to make some muffins. They're chocolate chip muffins. And I already have, I'm going to ask you guys to do some things for me. But I already have some of the things set up, okay? So I already have the oven preheated, which is something that you have to do to follow the directions. So the recipe is on the back, and they put pictures, which is really helpful because Mrs. Sherelds needs some pictures. Okay, so turned our oven on, and I already have everything measured out too, okay? So it tells us that we need 3/4 cup of water, which is in this lovely Wisconsin Badger glass. And then we'll need 1/4 cup of oil. Okay. Here's our 1/4 cup. And we're going to use just vegetable oil. Okay. And we need 2 eggs. Here's 1. And there's 2. Okay, so I already have the dry mix in the bowl, and I'm going to pour in our water. And then it was 1/4 cup of oil. Okay, and our eggs. If you're making these at home, whoops, that is loud. If you're making these at home, make sure that you have an adult to help you, because some of these things should be done only by adults, like the oven or the stove, because it's so hot. You don't want to get burned. All right, we're nearly overflowing here, friends. Okay. Before I start with that, we're gonna turn the page. I have something to say. Do something. I'm gonna go to categories. I'm gonna turn the page. Things. Things. What things, Mrs. Sherelds? What things? I will tell you. Turn the page. Go to the list. Oh. Okay. What things? Well, I'm going to use a fork to stir a little bit. Okay? I'm going to use a fork. But then I'm going to use a whisk after that. I'm going to use a fork first and then a whisk. Okay? I'm going to go back. Bring you down a bit again. Okay, I'm going to turn the page. Categories. Activities. Let's make something. We are cooking, right? We're making these delicious muffins. But I need help. I need something. I need to stir. I'm going to use that fork that we just talked about first, and then I'm going to use that whisk to stir. Normally, I have somebody to help me, but Harper's asleep, so it's just me. But you guys are probably helping me over the phone, so thank you. All right, let's stir. Oh my goodness. I actually have a surprise, an extra ingredient that's not on our recipe that we're going to put in here. I'm going to give you some hints first and see if you can think about it. Think about it. Just think about it. Remember in kindergarten when we tell you to think about it, that means that your mouth is quiet and you're sitting nicely and you're thinking in your mind about what it could be. So I'm going to give you some clues. So what I'm going to put in there is a fruit, and the fruit is yellow, and it grows on a tree. They're kind of long. They're not round. They're long, and they grow on a tree where it's warm. And they're green at first, but when you get them at the grocery store or the farmer's market or wherever you get your fruit, they're usually yellow. A ripe one is yellow. Okay, that looks pretty good. I was going to use my whisk, and remember, you're thinking about it. I gave you clues about what I'm going to add to our muffins that was not on the recipe. So we're going rogue, guys. Actually, I'm not. I tested this, and it's delicious. So that was a lie. We're not going rogue. I just knew that it was good. All right. That looks pretty good to me. Okay. Now, remember, you're thinking about it, what that ingredient was. All right. I'm going to go to categories. Turn the page. Food and drink. Okay. Food. What is it? What is the secret ingredient? Okay, here are those hints again. Let's see if you can see it. Our hint was that it was a fruit. Okay, so I'm in the fruit. Fruit! Got excited there. Fruit. It was yellow. Okay, I only see 2 yellow fruit. Pear and banana. Pear and banana. Okay, so think about it. I said it wasn't round, it was long. It was long. And they're usually green to start, and then they turn yellow. It's a banana! So these are going to be chocolate chip and banana muffins. It's going to be delicious. So chocolate and banana. Delish. All right. Ooh. Sorry, friends. That was loud. All right, so we've mixed it all up, and this is going to look kind of yucky, but this is our, ooh, where are you? This is our banana mixture. Mashed it all up. Okay, it's easier to stir it in. So I'm just going to put it right in. You want to make sure that your banana is very ripe so that it's easy to mash it. And they just are much sweeter when they're ripe. Okay. And mix it in. We're stirring again. Okay. That looks good. I'm gonna show you the recipe again and we can see what we've done so far. Okay, so we've gotten all of our ingredients. We put them in the bowl, and step 2 was stir the muffin mix, water, oil, and eggs in the bowl. We did that and we added our secret ingredient. And the next step is to bake it. And this is the step where you will need an adult because they are the ones who need to handle the oven and the stove. So you could help scoop into your pan, which is what we're going to do next. But the oven and putting it in the oven is for an adult only. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I do with the muffin tin, and I scoop them into each container. I'm going to show you how to do a few, and then I'm going to put them in the oven, and we'll see what we get, okay? All right. Here's our mixture. And here's our muffin tin. Scoot you back. Okay, that's what it looks like. What I'm going to do next is spray it a little so that the muffins don't stick. Okay, and then what I do is I use my 1/4 cup that we use to measure. I'm going to use that as my scoop to fill our muffin tins. Okay, and you don't want to fill them full, so about halfway would be good, maybe a little over half. So if you could see that right there, a little over half. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more, and then I'll finish it up and pop them in the oven. And then I'll come back and show you what we have. Okay? Yay! All right, now you have to wait. And we'll see how delicious they are and what they look like. Hopefully we don't burn them. But we have to wait, let's see how long. Bake 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so about that long. And I'll catch you guys back here and we'll see how we did. Okay, see you in a bit.